Hello, everybody. What's up? A true bona fide miracle has happened, chat. They updated the game! And we are going to... Is the update live? Let me go see. Yeah, it says release January 21st. Okay, so we'll cover it in just a second, chat. I never thought they'd do it. I really never thought they'd do it. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I probably do not have... Let's see. Oh, we're downloading. We're downloading, chat. It's happening. It's actually happening. No, don't cancel it. Install. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead, Switch. Go ahead. So we'll go over the patch notes in a second, chat, but I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We actually got an update. Several things have apparently been fixed. Can you believe it, chat? I genuinely was like, no way. When I saw that earlier this evening, I was like, no. Really? So is it just for the mega shards, or like, could we get more gimme ghoul coins? Let's see. Alright, chat. Let's review. Let's review the patch notes. Okay, so we'll just go in order. When purchasing berries from a food stall, you can now purchase multiple berries at once. Oh my god. Finally. That is huge. Why was this not like how... This should have been how the game shipped, but okay. At least they finally fixed it. After beginning the story, blah blah blah... You'll be able to purchase berries from the clerk. Okay. Here's another big one. The maximum number of mega shards you can carry has been increased from 999 to 9999. Huge. Huge. Although it sounds like it's just for shards. I wish this was for like every other item. We almost got there. We almost had... We're free from the confines of the stupid short item list. That's... Hey, at least they increased the shards. It will be so nice to not run out in 5 seconds. You can buy normal berries in bulk. I know, it's so nice! It's so nice! Alright, let's keep going. When using moves in certain pockets of hyperspace, Pokemon may sometimes have faced a different direction from the intended target. They actually... We gotta test this. We're gonna test some of these tonight, chat. We have to perform some science and test some of these to see if they truly fixed it. But yeah, it's no secret that... Especially the little. It's always the small one. Although I have noticed weird pathing in some of the bigger ones. But that was... I'm very happy this was addressed. I'm very happy. So our second bullet point on the bottom one here is there were cases in which the weather remained sunny and did not change. We have been talking about this. This proves that they somehow screwed up the weather. We were just talking about this. We were just talking about this. So yeah, they did somehow manage to completely bork the weather. Like, that's so funny. How did they manage to break the weather, chat? Well, supposedly they fixed it. Yeah, it's like once it was brought up, it's like, yeah, wait a minute. It really is not, it's not raining anymore at all. It was just permanently sunny for me. I can't believe they actually fixed it. I mean, that's game breaking. Like, how are you supposed to evolve, you know, certain Pokemon, like Sliggoo, when weather is broken? So good. It's good they fixed that. Here's another one. Shiny Pokemon obtained prior to the release of ZA Mega Dimensions may not have been registered to the Mega Evolution Pokedex. This was something I saw a lot of people complaining about. I'm glad they've addressed this. So if you had it shiny, sometimes it just like wouldn't show up in your decks for some reason. What's up, everybody? We are currently discussing the new patch notes, because believe it or not, they actually did update the game today. During missions, images from unrelated scenes may have occasionally been displayed. What are they talking about? What is that one? Images from unrelated scenes. That probably would have made me cry with laughter. I wish this had happened in my game. That would have been so funny. What do you mean, unrelated scenes? That's really funny. And then, players may not have been able to complete side mission 188, start special scanning. Wow. And I believe that's it. I think that's it. So those are the patch notes. So we've got to test out the weather, and we've got to test out the small zone. Oh, we also got to get more shards. I'm at 671. Alright, let's see. So last time we got Terrakion, which was great. I have all my legendary shiny at long last. But there are still many new shinies that I need to pick up. See if we can maybe grab a few tonight. I guess that also depends on... Well, I do have some workable donuts. Why am I zoomed in so far? That's kind of a fun one. Do I have normal type left? Man, I'm so sad that they did an increase for shards, but nothing else. Oh, look at my Gimme Ghoul coins. My Gabagools. Okay, we got Psychic, I got Poison, Dark, Fire, Ground. Okay, we do have normal. Alright, it was also a small zone, so we could potentially check out and see if the pathing has been fixed. I can't believe they finally patched the game. I genuinely did not think they were gonna do it, chat. I really didn't. Because a lot of time has passed. I mean, we're already almost in February. I am so happy they patched it. What's up, Sparkly Snow? I know. Thank goodness. I can't believe they actually did it. Of course, my one furfru I get is not a Shalfa. Alright, we'll reset in here for a little bit, see if I can manage to pick up Drampa and furfru. I already have a Shalfa Kangaskhan. Yeah, I don't mean to sound greedy, but I kind of wish they've patched a few other things too. Like perhaps lowering things like how many berries you needed, or increasing the amount of berries that dropped, perhaps. I mean, I'm glad they're updating the game, but I also feel like that's, you know, the bare minimum, you know what I mean? Like fixing game-breaking things like always having the sun. You know, that should just kind of be expected of you. Oh, you're gonna make another attempt at Mega Rush? Good luck! I almost said Shalfa Kangaskhan. Alpha Kangaskhan is so big. She is so large. Yes, the increased Mega Shard bag space is so nice. I wish it was for every item, but I guess I'll take what they'll give me. Okay, we hear ya. Boof boof, bark bark. Honestly, the increased shard limit might be the thing I'm the most surprised about. Because them fixing the weather and the targeting, you know, that should have happened. That should be expected. But I was genuinely not expecting them to increase the limit at all. Look at them. Look at the black and white dogs. That's fun. Found a shiny Whirlipede and a shiny Gibble back to back. Nice. I have such a hard time rolling for Berry 3. It's usually always Treasure or it's like I feel like it's always Treasure. You can have up to 4 digits of shards now, so 9999. Oh, we got a shiny Kangaskhan up there. Damn it, where's my Shalfas? Kangaskhan shiny is one of those shinies that makes it look a little, like, sick. She doesn't, her skin doesn't look quite right. I don't know if she's skipping out on, like, some vitamins, or if she got bit by a zombie or something. Yeah, having to buy all the drives for Genesect. Ugh. I mean, even just you can only afford 1 or 2 TMs at a time when you go to the merchant. Shady Sam, as we call him. It's like, I'm glad they're fixing it now, but it's like, geez, this, maybe if we, you know, should have had it be this large to begin with. Keep thinking that Pokeball over there is a Drampa. I've used this normal donut before and I have just not having any luck with it. And now they give you shards. Yeah, it's like would have been nice, you know, maybe a bit closer to game launch, but okay. Something beggars can't be choosers. We were the beta testers. Where's my check? We're all unpaid interns. They're paying us an exposure. Ooh, I wish Hisui Zoroark was in here. I keep seeing a lot of critical tweets about this game on Japanese Twitter, so shout out to them for making a stink enough for them to fix this. Not super well thought out. I think you could have that as the tagline of this DLC. Oh, you're not a Shalfa. Meh. Alright, game, if you won't play ball, we won't play ball. That's fine. Yeah, Hisui Zoroark is very cool. Great shiny, just like original Zoroark. Gumi and Bulbasaur seem like they could be friends, honestly. I feel like that tracks. Kecleon would be nice. Kecleon, Furfrou, Drampa would be a dream. Who do we have? That looks like Staraptor. Oh hey, I haven't caught Grumpig yet. I keep forgetting that Spoink is in this game. It's like, oh yeah. Somebody put Spoink in this game, that's right. Medium. Stop giving me ice zones. I don't want any more ice zones. Okay, I'm mildly interested in this one. Although Metatite kind of ruins it a little bit, I think. We'll test it out. How do I get in here? Okay, this guy with his 2 Matang blocking the sidewalk. Pretty rude. It's actually pretty rude. It's like when you walk by somebody who has like a really giant stroller or several dogs, and they just bowl you out of the way. Free carbos. What's up, Cacturn? Okay. Look at this. This is like a Mario 64 ass. Like I'm gonna go through a portal, or there should be an eel here. Okay, we need a spawn of Abracadabra. Nope. Well, I kind of wish this was just both Abra and Kadabra. This isn't a terrible spawn. Okay, we're gonna try to get a better spawn in this one, I think. Beep boop beep boop beep 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 beep. Oh, this one's kind of a pain to get to. Or can they just let you fly to them? Updated it how? Whee! Shard limit has been increased. Supposedly they fixed the small hyper zones. Oh, Beldam's in here too. Okay. No. Why is no, even worse. No. All right. That stinks. Let's see. Do I still have it up? Yeah. Here's the patch notes, chat. If you, we already went over them, but here they are again if you're just joining. You can purchase multiple berries at once. The maximum shard limit has been increased to 9. Well, not that many nines. 4 of them, at least. Oh, the weather got fixed too. Let's not forget. They have fixed the weather. That they somehow broke. Crazy. But yeah, nothing too crazy, but I genuinely thought they weren't going to touch this game ever again, so... Yeah, there is kind of an element of too little, too late. But I still have ways that I can make use of a shard increase, so better late than never, I suppose. Ooh, that was a long drop. Sometimes when I fall off buildings in games, it kind of makes my stomach hurt. I don't know why. It just does. Beldum, that's fine. Abra, okay. Alright, I can work with this. Yeah, it's like, wow. Well, finally, I guess. Man, Abra. I guess I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled for Abra. It's a toughie. By vertigo? I don't know what it is. I don't have like a real fear of heights or anything. It's just sometimes, especially in a game like Minecraft, jumping from a really, really, really tall area. It's like falling in a dream. Except I'm awake. The whooshing sounds they added when falling in Breath of the Wild? Yeah, that's a good one. A Shalfa Swampert, nice. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We're in a psychic hyperspace right now, trying to get Beldum or Abra. Also, the game got updated, so we've been talking about that. So random, just out of the blue they update the game. Just here we go, we finally fixed stuff. Bye. Ooh, is that shiny? No, I don't think so. Come on, Abra, you can't keep dodging me. This might be the first time I've had a crack at Beldum, because I never end up rolling steel. But we'll need to test the new shard limit as soon as I can get a good shiny here. We'll get Gab out Earthquake all the shards, see what it'll look like. Abra reminds you of Yoda. The toilet seat. Fraligator has a good shiny. Always been a fan. Ooh, Kadabra. Kadabra, you could be shiny too, my friend. I bet a lot of people didn't even realize that the weather was broken in the game. But yeah, they apparently fixed the weather, which, if you're like me, it was nothing but sun every day. I don't know how they managed to do it. But the DLC must have borked the weather. How's it broken? You would get sun every day. It would never rain. It was just always clear and sunny. Which would make it hard if you want to evolve something like a Slagoo and need rain. So it's a good thing they fixed that. It's a good thing they fixed that. Also, the rain in this game is nice. And they increased the shard limit. They supposedly fixed the smaller hyper zones with the weird pathfinding. They fixed the Pokedex issue where if you had a shiny, it wasn't showing up shiny for some reason. Yeah, nothing like, again, nothing affecting anything like berries. Which, again, I really wish they would tweak those. It's more just a bunch of little fixes. Yeah, some people said that they were their weather worked fine, so I'm not really sure. I definitely did not see any rain. Just myself. That's just going from what I've seen. So I don't know what triggers the bug or glitch. No idea. Come on, Beldum. Abra kind of sucks too, because if I go up to see if any of them are shiny and they're not, they'll all flee. Well, if they're not alphas. Yeah, Abra does not have a good shiny. You could probably spot Alakazam, because Alakazam's pretty pink. But Kadabra and Abra both have... Gen 1 has its fair share of really cruddy shinies. I mean, every gen has bad shinies. But I feel like 1 in particular has some real bummers. Imagine if Abra turned, like, blue or something for the shiny. Or purple. Hunting Terrakion, nice. My first ever shiny fail was in fact an Abra. Back during PLA, I was flying over on Route Braviary, and it spawned right below me, and then immediately despawned. There was no reaction time I could have had to save it. It was just gone. Bitch was out of there. Gen 4, yeah, that is another gen that has a lot of shiny stinkers in it. I don't know what's on the roof. I could have Pokemon on the roof too that we're affecting right now. I'll have to go check in a little bit. You think Kanto has the worst shinies overall? Jeez, Alpha Kadabra is so big. I actually think Galar has a lot of bad shinies. A lot of bad shinies on Pokemon I like a lot, too, like Scorch. Or things like Urshifu, which I think are just honestly a crime. Shiny Urshifu, every time I think about it, it upsets me. Yeah, Kanto does have some bangers. Venonat, Gyarados, Magikarp, Vaporeon, Mewtwo, Mew. Honestly, I like Chansey's shiny a lot. Yep, Charizard. I like Venusaur's shiny a lot, too. Oh, Nidoking. We can't forget Nidoking shiny. All-timer. Can't wait for the return of Nidoking. I know. It's a crime that Nidoking and Nidoqueen just haven't received anything. They would have been fun in this game. Is there a Beldum over there? Yeah, there is. Oh, but you're... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You think Paldea had a lot of stinkers, shiny-wise? Oh yeah, Rapidash, you're right. Okay, fellas, you can get lost now. How the frick do I get on the roof? Why do my shinies never want to appear as Shalfas? You don't know why they continue to pump out ugly shinies? Sometimes it's like, just tell me what the logic is. Like, what is the logic behind Golden Go shiny? I want to know. Shiny Paldean Tauros. Yeah, that's a James Turner Pokemon. What's his reasoning? Okay, there are some Abras and Kadabras on the roof over here. But none of them seem to be shiny. Ceruledge and Armarouge. I mean, I don't mind how tasteful and subtle they are. I know that's a hot take. But at least there's, you know, some sort of difference you can tell, unlike Golden Go. Whose lines just become green. For some reason. Like, there's other colors of golds. We could have done a rose gold, we could have done a silver gold. You're gonna torture yourself and try to catch it a beast ball? Oh, good luck! May the beast ball be with you. Most people that try to redesign shiny Pokemon make it even worse. Oh yeah. Truth nuke. Oh, what if every shiny was just black, Chad? Have you ever considered that? What if every shiny was just black or white? Really thinking outside the box. And no one ever brings it up, but I really don't like Tandemouse's shiny. Like, it just wears yellow now. Boring. Also, shiny hunting that Pokemon. Two thumbs way down. Do not enjoy shiny hunting that Pokemon. Of course, we've talked about this time and time again, but one of my personal biggest disappointments, shiny-wise, is always going to be Scovillain. They gave it jorts instead of different colored pepper heads. Like, what are we even doing anymore? No. No, Beldum. I think I saw a shiny Abra. No. Never mind. Yo, what if the fire type had a blue shiny? Revolutionary. Yeah, they could have done an orange pepper. There's so many... Oh, there was so many opportunities for them to do something fun with Scoville and Shiny, and they beefed it. They goofed it. They soiled it. Real shame. Oh boy, do we need to type a bullet point list down every time we talk about the update now? Yeah, I think I probably prefer the normal version too. You can now purchase multiple berries. Number of mega shards you can carry has been increased to 4 digits. The smaller hyperspace zones have apparently been fixed. The weather has been fixed. And that's pretty much it. Well, besides small things like Pokedex getting fixed, so... That's pretty much the gist of it. Just happened today. So if you haven't updated your game, it's ready for you. The update's there. Gen 9 did have some good shinies, though. A lot of times I think people focus on a lot of the ones like Armarouge, Ceruledge, Golden Go. But there are some bangers in there. Koraidon, all the shiny Swords of Justice. The Ruinous Quartet. Swords of Justice. I got Terrakion on the brain, chat. Help. It's a sickness. Oh yeah, perfect. Thank you, Justin, for the pin. Better late than never, I guess, right? Although I will say, definitely more of a fan of the Scarlet Paradoxes than the Violet Paradox Shinies. I really like Screamtail's shiny. I just like Screamtail in general. I hope we get to have a game one day where I can have a Shalfa Screamtail. That would be beautiful. Ranked news? Oh shit. Oh, I see Primal Groudon and Kyogre. Oh, baby. It allows for one restricted legendary Pokemon. Oh my god, chat. The boys are back in town! The boys are back in town! Season 6. Oh my god. No way. Xerneas is back already. No! No! Oh my goodness. I knew it. I knew they were gonna bring the legendaries back very quickly, and lo and behold. I'll probably try Groudon out first. I'll have to try a team for Groudon, Kyogre, and Ray. Oh my god, that's crazy. We're back with primals and ranked again. It's like I'm back in 2016. And we'll have Mega Swampert too. I don't know if Mega Swampert, especially in a meta where Kyogre is in it, I don't know if Swampert will be super useful. I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I assume you can use Mega Rayquaza if you can use the primals. Nope, no abilities. Well, some Pokemon have built-in hidden abilities. Like Raichu X. I can't wait to see Mega Shalfa Swampert. It's gonna be an absolute unit. Stop sparkling, Beldum. You're not the chosen one. I think it just stops fire attacks. I know they have an ability, but I cannot remember what it is. Well, we're getting shinies, just as per usual. None of them are Shalfas. When battling Primal Groudon, Desolate Land prevents water moves. When battling Primal Kyogre, Primordial Sea prevents fire moves. When battling Delta Stream removes Mega Rayquaza's flying weakness. So there you go. Is that like only in Mega Rogue Battle? I don't know. I don't know if that only activates there or not. What would be a good team? What? Wow. This is gonna lead to so many weird teams now that the primals are allowed back and Xerneas is back. Xerneas has to deal with Steel Beam. Yes, there's a lot more counters that Xerneas does not want to see now. No, fellas, get out of here. What's up, everybody coming in? You got your Terrakion and a Beast Ball? Nice. Also, it didn't, I don't know if it said anything about mythicals, but if you have Xerneas going for Geomancy, that might be a delicious treat for Marshadow. I have the worst. Oh man, I'm getting no luck at all in this game lately. When it comes to these Alpha 2 sparkling donuts. Well, Thunderbolt is common. Kyogre also has really high special defense. Dual screen Primal Kyogre makes my stomach hurt. That makes my stomach hurt. I hate that. I mean, you do not want to get hit by an Origin Pulse. I really wish they would have let us shiny hunt Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza in this game. No, what you're saying is that that's just going to invite more Ampharos into the matches. My worst nightmare. And then they'll set up the screens and pass it to Kyogre. Oh my god. Mega Sharpedo. I'll have to think about that. Who do I want to pair with Groudon? We'll definitely start with Gordon. We'll try Gordon first. Yeah, Origin Pulse is also huge. So good luck. Good luck getting out of the way of that. You in danger. How will Mega Ray be, I wonder? And besides Xerneas, are there any other legendaries even worth bringing? I do not miss that meta with Groudon, Primal Groudon, and Kyogre, and Mega Rayquaza, and Mega Gengar, and back in the day. Imagine, we're gonna have to dodge things like Origin Pulse and Precipice Blade. It's gonna be chaos. I wish they would remove the lag on Keldeo and Hoopa Unbound. I genuinely wanted to try out Keldeo, but if Keldeo has this lag that kind of makes it unusable. So that sucks. Dragon Ascent. Groudon and friends. Groudon and company. Unreal. 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 Bad luck. No Shalfas for me, the game says. I think they might have patched him out, chat. I think they patched him out. A little cup? I would love that. Yeah, it's sad that legendaries can't be alphas. Imagine a Shalfa Latios. Shalfa Terrakion. Shiny Wimpod? Oh, that's fun. I mean, alphas definitely didn't translate that well into Scarlet and Violet, so yeah, probably. Mewtwo being the correct size. Mewtwo is about as tall as, like, an NBA player, so that would be really funny if he was true size. Big Haul 3, Berries 3, very nice. I know I trained my Kyogre, but I don't think I trained my Groudon, actually. So maybe we will do Kyogre first. I'll have to look again, I can't remember. Gen 1 Freaky Mewtwo. You got another shiny Wimpod? Make Mewtwo gross again? I mean, the guy has balls for fingers. You're saying he's not gross as is now? He should sell hyper berries. That would be... Now that would be an update I could really get behind. That would heal me, personally. If they made berries more accessible. Yeah, he does have a lot of tubes and stuff on his body. Kind of gross. Mewtwo, unfortunately got... With all of the royalties it got from the first movie, it went out and used those and really smoothed out its skin because it was feeling self-conscious. And that's actually what happened, so... Level 2 sparkling feels like a scam. I know. Alpha 2 is a scam as well. I think that's why I continue to have these awful... Like, I'm gonna reset this. This is like an hour wasting my time because I just cannot get any Shalfas. The game's not letting me win. Yeah, that's the exact sprite that I was thinking about. In Japan, they're re-releasing Tomy, like, fat Pikachu plush with the exact same tag that they had back in the day, and it's like, oh, I want one of these. I'm pretty sure the fat Pikachu plush I had as a kid was Tomy. This is garbage, man. Oh. Boy, you're not even a Shalfa either. All this game knows how to do is tell lies. Oh, I beefed it. No. Oh, the fat talking Pikachus. I remember those. I miss Gen 1 Pokemon merch so bad. When will somebody recreate the marbles that we had for Gen 1? Hate you guys. I hate you guys. Hate, hate, hate. Hate, hate. No shinies. Ridiculous. The one you got from Toys R Us for $24.99. I actually had a talking Vmon with like a Digivice on his stomach. It was like an alarm clock thing. I remember picking that up at Toys R Us when I was a kid. Yeah, maybe they'll bring some of the classic fat Pikachu merch. Maybe they'll bring some of that over here. That's the hope anyway. That's the hope. Man, this game Makes me sad. Alright, well, ads are playing chat, so I'm gonna get some water. I will be right back. One moment. Alright. The Go Tour costume Pikachu sucks this year. How many costume Pikachus exist in Pogo at this point? 1,500 billion? $50? Come on, Gab. Go, Gab, go. Yeah, Gab. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, Gab. You feel better now, Gab? Do you feel better? Are we good now? Oh hey, here's the alleyway with the adamant mint. Alright, we could go back to that psychic zone. The best costume Pikachus are the ones they sell in the Pokemon Center. They had one last year that I loved. It's like Pikachu in a little Western outfit. It's very cute. Has a little like frills, tassel design on it. It was like a little Western promo. It had Mudbray and Keknia. It was cute. It was cute. What do I want? What do I feel like doing? What do we think, Gab? Let's roll the day. Mushroom Collector Pikachu, that is a cute one. That is a cute one. It also reminds me a lot of Hey You Pikachu. Pikachu mushroom collecting is very Hey You Pikachu coded. Alright, what do we got? Boongus. Birds. Wow, that's a combination right there if I've ever seen it. These are not good. $18 Tangas from a single portal. Damn. Nice. Alright, game. Something of any interest would be nice. No, no, no. Medicham, you're ruining this. Oh yeah, Florges. I'm kind of sad that they didn't do anything with Florges. Sometimes you forget she's even in here. Especially in the DLC, like I feel like you never see Flabebe. Alolan Marowak. Uggs. Grass. Oh, hey, there's Cleavor. I would not mind a Shalfa Cleavor, but alas, I do not have Bug. Do I have the resources to roll for Bug? That's true. I could use... I think I have a rock one, but it's not... It's Humongo Power. This... Oh, why did I keep this? This one's ass. Why did I keep this? Well... We could try. Of course, it's inside the building. I don't know, I feel like... Would it be redundant if you made Florges like fairy water? Is that Crampin' Primarina style too much? They're very, I guess they're very similar. Whoa. Looky, looky. There's one of the screws I need. Oh, there's two of them. Wow, that's funny. Three! There's three of them here. What? Wait. Three of them? Well, I guess I just never went over here. I never went over to this exciting pit of Bunnelby. That's very funny. I almost want to get the... I almost want to grab these first. Yes, I think that would mean I have one left. Ooh, a dusk stone. Fun. Seriously, there's just a bunch of bumblebees down here. Like Megahedron. I love Megahedron. What a weird, freaky guy. Alright, there's one. Two. Shoot, I don't think I can reach that one in the middle. How did I just have three that I never got over here? That's wild. Oh my god. What? She was a fairy. Where are you going? Rolls, that does not look natural. I didn't know you could do that. There goes. Hey, we did it. Wow, beautiful. Mewtwo with a GameCube handle. Well, there's one more out there somewhere. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. How do I get back over there? Right here. This is so funny. It's just like a pit with a bunch of scaffolding and some bumblebees, and that's it. Perfect. Wow, a sewer level? Why you shouldn't have. Oh, they cleared it for me. How nice. Thanks, fellas. Very nice of you. Kakunas. Cleavor! Cleavor, where are you? Pookie, where are you? You're back here. Is this even in range? Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Feels like being in the back rooms. I wish it felt more like the back rooms. Then it might be more memorable. They needed to make Koopa into a big scary backrooms monster that chases you throughout the hyperspace levels. They updated ZA, they sure did. The patch is out right now. Just one Cleavor? Sad. Why not more Cleavors? I can't maximize my Cleavor profit like this. The link in the pinned comment will provide you with the patch notes. We also have the next season announced, and they're allowing one restricted legendary. So the primals get to rise again. And Mega Swampert. Can't forget Mega Swampert. I mean, I'll take... If Cleavor is just regular shiny, I'll just catch it. I don't even care. Yeah, they should make every item up to 4 digits. I agree. Very annoying that they didn't do that for Gimme Ghoul coins, either. Come on, Cleavor. Now he's not even there at all. What would be broken in ZA? Fluttermane? Fluttermane would be insane if she was in ranked. I mean, Fluttermane, you know who Fluttermane reminds me a lot of? Xerneas. She's like Xerneas Jr. Am I sure? No. I mean, I've been close at... Yeah, I think it works. Hee hee. Hee hee hee. Yeah! Oh, baby, it's a Cleavor. Nice. That was... Oh, and we got a Whirlipede. Oh, hey there, friend. Nice. Oh, come on. Get back over here, bro. Oh, he disappeared. Whirlipedes flee? Since when did they flee? I love all this, like... No! Why do you have such a high catch rate? Just kidding. I mean, it looked like he despawned to me, so... But that's fine. It worked out. Oh my god, go away! There's no place to... I hate the sewers, man. Go away. Yeah, it auto-saved after you catch. After I caught Cleavor. There we go. I think Whirlipede is actually new? Let me double check. Oh, I actually think it might be Venipede that I need. Yeah, I just need Venipede. Damn. Well, never mind, Whirlipede. Alright, good job, Gab. Well, we still got some time left. See if we can get another one. This is just rock. I just had this for rock, so that Whirlipede was just shiny for the love of the game. Inexplicably doesn't have shiny Pokemon anymore. I don't foresee that ever happening. But that would be pretty funny. They show up and it's like, well, we just got rid of shinies. Bye. Too many of you complained about how we did it in Scarlet Violet, so we're taking them away. Could you imagine? That Scyther shiny? No. I thought it was for a second. Yeah, it's interesting that they dabbled in the square shinies in Sword and Shield, and then they never really followed it up. We never got any continuation or expanding of that. I cannot believe they increased the shard limit. I'm like in disbelief over it. I mean, if you want monetized shinies, just play Pokemon Go. Hehehehe. Yuck, 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 yuck. Different sparkle-shaped shinies were BS. Okay, we got another Cleavor back. He respawned. Oh, we got too close. Sorry. My bad. Ugh, use catch window. That's such an annoying one. What's up, CB? I've seen a few people discuss things like if they had multiple different shinies for a Pokemon, but I feel like that's way too... that's too much, right? I don't know, it seems like too much. albino Pokemon. Are shinies not just essentially that? Yeah, we gotta test out a small area. We had one earlier. I'll just use like a bum donut on a small area and hope it's not a sewer. I think size variants are a good addition. Yeah, I agree. Nope, don't do that. Yeah, I mean, shiny hunting sells games. When Blueberry first came out and people learned that you couldn't shiny hunt the legendaries, there were several people that said that they're not going to buy the DLC because of it. So being able to shiny hunt Pokemon, especially cool ones, can shift some titles, move a few copies. Ash's Silver Conference episodes. Oh, that's a classic. Pissed off variants. Oh, like if... I guess you know what you could do is you could maybe apply the emotions of the nature. So if a Pokemon is timid, maybe they're more, you know, they're hiding in the back. Yeah, she took a plea deal. Alright, we've got, well, 700-ish calories left. Going quick. Come on, one more Cleavor. Well, he's there. Uh-oh. I'm dropping frames, chat. Come on. We good? I think we're good. Timid Pokemon should have bright pink blushing animations. Dang. Don't think we're gonna get away with this one. Alright, Gab, kill! Go, go, go! No! No! Oh my god. Go, Gab, go! Oh, I didn't use the catch. How did you live? Yeah, we're probably not gonna get the gold ball here, chat. Probably not happening. Especially because they spawned it far away from me. Damn. stinky variant. No way, I got the shiny stinky variant Charizard. Well, we didn't walk away with nothing there. I got a sassy Cleavor and an adamant Whirlipede. Both shiny. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, do we have... Let's look for a good small zone. I saw somebody say the other day that they wished Mega Blastoise was redesigned or got an X design in this game because then it might have had the... It would have the same philosophy and maybe would have had like War Turtle tail. If you remember in the Terra Leak, it used to have part of War Turtle's design in the Mega, but they took it out. And that makes me sad. My next shiny hunt is obese shiny Lucario. that might be a good contender for one of the worst things you've said in chat, Cactor. My goodness. Why do I keep getting the worst dark areas imaginable? These are- I can't work with these, game. I can't work with these. Oh, hi, Cleavor. You're back. I wonder when we go back to Legends Galar if they're gonna... We're gonna get like a Gigantamax Charizard Z. Or G or whatever they end up doing for that game. I mean, I do need Hippowdon. I need both hippos. Maybe not the most exciting shiny hunt of all time, but I need them. They're gonna make me climb up here. What the frick? Oh, come on! Mega Halucha should look bedazzled. It should. He does not glitter like he should. So many hippos in the Area 20 glitch. Yeah, I never got to do that very much. No! Oh, there's gonna be alphas here and I'm gonna get busted. Okay, so far so good. Stop putting me in the sewers, game. Not nice. Ah, damn. Catch Excadrill. That's so hyper-specific. Oh man, you know what? Nah. No thanks. The sewers are where dreams go to die. Garganackle. That they should bring back Gigantamax Nidoking after scrapping him. I kind of wish Nidoking would maybe get something better than a G-Max, but I guess something's better than nothing. This game does know me too well. Don't like that one. This one potentially could work. Will we ever see G-Maxes again after the Galar game? Yeah, in Champions. It'll be so weird to have G-Maxes back. You don't think you'll play Champions? I need to learn more about the game. Okay, we're right next to... Alright, this is doable, I think. We know so little about the game. It's like... I need to know more, personally. I need to know more. If it has elements from, like, Pokemon Stadium, or... Battle Towers, a Battle Frontier, some sort of alternate fun modes... That's the type of thing I'm looking for. Yeah, I feel like I barely see the Hoenn starters. I've still been waiting for Torchic to come back. Yeah, the footage we've seen of Champions has been extremely brief, and I wasn't very impressed. It's not... Oh, wait, we got one Cubone, not a Shalfa. You lost on Groudon after getting burned 23 of 25? No! That's heartbreaking. Getting burned is a death sentence for Annihilate? Yeah. Doesn't have guts to save him. That's no good. Well, I don't think it needed to be a mobile game. This is the future of their competitive game, and it's going to be held back so it could be on somebody's, like, iPhone 7. Sucks. Also, there are a lot of nice-looking mobile games. So I don't really think that's a great excuse anymore. Yeah, are they gonna give away Pokemon via mystery gift or something? And again, how are they gonna monetize champions? I continue to wonder. Spicy donuts. No, thank you. Ready to pay for the season battle pass? Oh, brother. Pokemon friends. I would love to know the number of active players Pokemon Friends has. If it was a Switch exclusive, that would go against their idea of greatly expanding the competitive player base. Millions of people own Switches. This game is giving me no shalfas of any kind. Not everyone owns a good phone. What's up, Silver? Special scans. Special scans never met her. Like you're in the middle of a heated battle and then the game starts lagging because the connection's terrible because you're fighting somebody on an iPhone 10. They could probably attract a lot of new players if their regulations weren't so repetitive and dog shit. Hope the person who's making the regulations for champions... Well, there's a Shalfa Drillbur. Hope the person who's making regulations for champions is not the same person who made the regulations for Scarlet Violet. Pokemon champions on a Blackberry. Now that's peak gaming right there. Okay. I think we dropped a few more frames, chat. I don't know why, but it should be back. If it drops again, you know what's happening, though. Good night, Galaxy. Have a good one. Do you still think they'll be using home 5 years from now? Probably, much to my dismay. Come on, OBS. Well, I don't think it's coming back. Hello? Are we back? Every OBS update is like flipping a coin. Is it gonna be stable or not? This latest update seems to prefer to crash. Love that they put a bunch of obstacles here so I have a harder time seeing. Is there anybody in the middle here? No. I'm now live. Thanks, Stream Elements. For the very first time. What we're gonna say about Home's future? they probably will continue to use it, even if I don't want them to. When your mons underperform too many times. I know, I hate making a Pokemon that I think is gonna be successful and then it just gets its ass blown up. Match after match. Oh my god, I thought OBS just crashed again! Java update available! Great. Thank you. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my god, if OBS crashed again. I really just want them to scrap home and make something else. That's the dream. That's the dream anyway. Oh, I can't believe you got so close. That's crushed. See, that's my fear. That's my fear that I'm gonna attempt it and then get, like, on the last one and die at the last second. And then I would cry. Every single time you could have gotten status, you did. That is so ass. I think I'd be raging. No, is Steelix not working out? Oh, that sucks. So you bring 3 Annihilate, what else do you have? What's your team strat? Two Gorgeist and an Excadrill? Who's Excadrill for? Come on, Cubone, just one Shalfa green lad, please. That's all I want. Yeah, I would probably just go full ape. You can get in and kill Zera quite quickly with Annihilate. Trust me. If you're good, you can get in there and get it before it starts going for Plasma Fists. Oh, chat, ads are gonna play, because I guess stream technically did die. Oops. I am sorry. So sorry. Go full monkey. I think my problem if I attempted it would be... I don't know, sometimes I just stand there and, like, will sponge damage from the boss just to set up Annihilate. And that will probably get me in trouble a few times. I hate you, game. Come on. To beat them unconscious. We're helping. We're just so helpful. Beating them until they've calmed down. Yeah, if there was an item clause or limit on Pokemon, that would be very hard. I mean, it's already a hard challenge. Yeah, tomorrow, chat, we're gonna be playing some more Sapphire, which I'm excited for. We're gonna start getting into some of the contest stuff, and I gotta buy a lot of stuff for my secret base. I will need to make Pokeblocks, yes. I've not made a Pokeblock in Arceus knows how long. I barely even remember how original contests work, so it'll be a time. Three shinies that are not alpha. Yeah, you gotta perform the combo moves for the big appeal, the big crowd appeal. I'm actually gonna write myself some notes. Which I usually do end up writing myself some notes when I do these retro achievement runs. Cubone over here, anybody? No? Okay. I kinda wanna check the roof. I don't know what's on the roof. Where do I get to the roof? Up here. This game is so funny. You can just walk by a big group of shinies and not even blink. I feel like I'm gonna go find Terrakion. Just Drillbur? Oh, there's nothing on the roof. This is some ass. I mean, I'll keep trying, but this I'm not having a good feeling about this one. Magirna user hid behind a bush and beamed people. Oh my god. Hate people who play like that. It's so common now, too. Beam meta has just enabled a lot of these people. Like, when I use Armarouge, I don't ever, like, hide behind bushes and go like, hee hee. I beam you. You gotta get in there and put the beam in their face. Assert dominance. Hiding behind bush. Coward approach. No glory in that. I'd love to use Marowak, especially if I got a Shalfa 1 game. We could bring Marowak back. Oh yeah, today's Thursday. Was there any merch news tonight? Let me go see. No. Nothing. Just as well. Probably catch it in a safari ball. If I end up getting Cubone. Cubone bone. I guess in the newest episode of the anime, Liko,'s Charcadet puts the armor on for Armor Rouge, and Tumblr Man with the Ceruledge is his Ceruledge is like teaching the Charcadet. Kind of cute to see Charcadet with the little armor on. Armor Ceruledge Poketoon. Yeah, I believe I remember which one you're talking about. Don't they, like, share an apple or something and they get separated and it's... something like that. Pokemon evolve without just turning shiny white and changing shape. Yeah, the one normal one shiny, that's right. It's funny when they portray catching a Pokemon as a sad thing. It doesn't happen all the... It's definitely not a common occurrence, but every now and then there's some sort of Pokemon media that's like... Whoa. Catching this Pokemon is sad, actually. Look what you did. You separated it from its friend, monster. Come on, game. Why you gotta be like this? I keep thinking the light on the taxi looks like something, but it's nothing. The Kangaskhan that raises Pikachu. Remember then they started hyping that up? It's like, Pikachu's secret origins revealed. You'll never believe how Ash's Pikachu came to be. Pikachu was once a baby. It hatched from an egg. Oh my god. Yeah, they made a big deal of telling Ash's Pikachu's origin story, and it basically... It had a Toriel. But Toriel was actually a Kangaskhan. They did an origin for Pikachu, but not ever to answer who Ash's dad is. We'll never know. We'll never know. All things considered, Pikachu's a pretty great, you know... They frame it in the episode as like, haha, Ash, you suck, you overslept, and now you get the shit option. But like, Pikachu provides you with a lot of, are you shiny? No, you're not. Pikachu's, well, at least it used to be pretty rare. Rare electric type that you get early. It's nice to have. You like that Pikachu had a snotty attitude at first? Yeah. Pikachu being a little sassy gives it personality. If anything, I think their bond formed too quick. I think they could have drawn it out for a while, really had Ash have to earn Pikachu's trust. Feeding Gulpin. Don't. It's a scam. It's so nostalgic to think about that first episode with Ash in his electric proof gloves. Accidentally fell on a thunderstone. Can you imagine touching a rock and it causes you to change into a different creature? Oak knew that Pikachu was destined to go to Ash thanks to that stupid movie that didn't need to happen. I don't even know what you're talking about. It was predetermined. Way to make something lame. Oh, you mean the Celebi movie? It was Professor Oak the whole time. No way. Plot twist. Yeah, you know what, Cacturn? That actually would be kind of neat. Have some sort of, like, prophecy legendary versus, like, a no prophecy, free will type approach. Truth or ideals? Ideal slop and truth slop. Are you an ideals girl or a truths boy? My favorite Tyranitar moment in the anime is when they return the Larvitar back to the Mama Tyranitar. And she's holding Larvitar. Well, Larvitar waves and she just has like a deadpan face. Well, I have 2 Shalfa Drillbur. And I haven't rolled a single Cubone. Oh, why do you hate me, game? Rude and unnecessary. Tepig feels like easy mode in Black 2. I don't remember Black and White 2 having... I mean, I don't think Black or White really has a ton of super challenging fights either. There's a few, though. I know, why couldn't Mabel have given us an Alpha Charm? This is so bad. I mean, I'm getting Alphas to spawn, and they're just never shiny. So you're using Tepig, Semi-Sage, Semi-Poor, and Semi-Seer, right? That's your team? Your most favorite Pokemon of all time? I still just have 3 Cubone. Released Semi-Sage. My monkey child, you have failed me. I really love the beginning of Black and White too. It's so lovely. All in the Sinnoh anime. Yeah, I like the beginning of Black and White 2 more than I like the beginning of Black and White 1, actually. I think I prefer Black and White's ending, though, over Black and White 2's ending. Just your final conversation with N is he mounts either Reshiram or Zekrom and flies away, and then the credits hit. Oh. Yeah, I always think of his Electivire the most. I know, it's so lame. It's like, yeah, you're even the protagonist's mother doesn't know where the player character in Black and White 1 is. It's so lame. God forbid you have you bring him back and have a little tiny bit of fan service. Yeah, all the conversations in Black and White are quick. Snappy is a good way to describe it, I think. Cause yeah, they don't overstay their welcome. There's no awkward zoom-ins or anything like that. Oh, I went to the Pokemon Orchestra back when they had it going back a few years ago. Actually, it's probably longer than a few years ago now. I wish they would run it back. That was really fun. I'm gonna have every single one of these drill burrs shiny before I get a Shalfa Cubone. Officer Jenny's only exist in Pokemon Yellow. There's no one to call. That's why if they bring back Black and White, it should be Black and White 3. None of this bare minimum remake shit. There sure is a lot of that. What I would say fits the description for that in this game. How much time did I have in here? My goodness. Nutso. Maybe if we have these characters repeat the same thing over and over again, they'll feel like they're actually getting their money's worth. Maybe if we have you fight all these side characters like 6 times, they'll feel like they got their money's worth. Hello. None of you are that close to me to be shining in my ear like that. Yeah, May did have some interesting rivals. I guess you could kind of count Jessie in there too, couldn't ya? Okay, chat, hold on. I gotta go grab something real quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second. You set the emulator back to DS resolution? Nice. I mean, sometimes that retro look can just hit. Do I want out of Gen 10? Or to see in Gen 10? Where do I even begin? I love new Pokeballs. Real life Pokemon pinball table. The what? The huh? They should do Pokemon pinball, but like a new game. Stern. I don't know who that is. Is that a brand? No. None of that. Pokeballs for every Pokemon type? I mean, that could potentially be cool. That would put a lot of Pokeballs in the game. But if they're cool looking, then you know, why not? You want battles to be snappy? I've been wanting that from them for so long. Like, maybe they should have figured out a way to make multi-hit moves not be this clunky. Still. I really loved Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire. Let me see. Wow. Walking Dead pinball cabinet. Wow. These are all Boomer franchises that they have partnered with. I don't see Pokemon on there. Is there a picture of the cabinet? Is it supposed to resemble, like, original pinball, or is it a completely different thing? Yeah, I never played the original. I never played the original Pokemon Pinball, but I did own Ruby and Sapphire. Always loved fighting Rayquaza. The original one was harder than Ruby Sapphire Pinball. Ruby Sapphire Pinball is fairly difficult. I mean, I think pinball is kind of just a difficult game in general. But that's just me. Ruby Sapphire Pinball has good music too. I really like Rayquaza's theme. It's a nice one. I hate Alpha 2 so much. Yeah, it is very much RNG a lot. And there's a very cute bonus game where you have to hit Kecleon, who goes invisible. So if you really like Gen 3, if you're a big Hoenn stan, and you haven't played Pinball Ruby Sapphire, you should give it a try. It's fun. There's a lot of love that they put in there from Gen 3. Yeah, this field game. Those were always so stressful. Oh, fighting Groudon and Kyogre were always so hard too. You get very limited windows to hit Kyogre. I specifically remember Kyogre for some reason. I did play it on the channel once. This was many years ago, though. Yeah, I think I remember Rayquaza the most because it took so long to actually get to Rayquaza, and when you did, it was hard as hell. I wonder if they had access to any of the music. I don't remember when Ruby Sapphire Pinball came out. But I feel like Rayquaza's theme, it sounds pretty similar to what you'd expect it to sound like. But if you could give clothes to your Pokemon outside of battles... I mean, I guess they could do something like that. I really just hope they continue to take the customization from this game, and I don't ever want Scarlet Violet customization again. Anyone else? Anyone else? I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Alright, now we gotta wait for him to come back. Now we've got to wait for him to come back. That's too damn bad. How many of these, I almost said Esper. This is not Esper. There's just one that's not shiny. The rest of them are all shiny. Come on back, Cubone. It's gonna be supposedly quite the snowy weekend for me, chat. For a lot of people. It's gonna be slightly warmer today, and then it's gonna get cold, 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 cold. I'm already ready for spring. You can hold all the snow. You're bringing your plants in. That's probably a good call. Yeah, only one of those isn't shiny. This little, like, hot and cold water thing in the Pokemon Center makes me think of, remember when, like, tea shops were all the rage and you had, like, Tivana? And there was a couple others, too. They'd always, they would have the exact same thing. They'd have, like, a little tea sample. It always just makes me think of them. is not a cheap shop. Probably why they didn't last as long. I did get a nice mug from there a long time ago. It's orange, and it has like a little steeper in it. It's nice. So many shiny Tepigs, all the piggies. Cubone, come back! We're gonna run around and wait for Cubone to come back. Hi, fellas. I like how you could still get past the bug net bridge. Even with them putting the shards in the way, you could just walk around them. Okay. Come on, Oh, okay, they're back, they're back, they're back. Okay, okay, fellas, let's try again. We're going for Shalfas. Okay, Cubone, Shalfa. Shiny Alpha. Not just shiny. Shiny isn't good enough anymore. Shalfa or bust, Cubone. And then we can catch all the Drillbur. I do want to get a Alolan Marowak. Shalfa, that would be nice. We're gonna need another donut for that one. Doesn't look like we got anything yet. Alpha 2 is such a scam. It is an insane scam. Alpha 3 or bust, true. I keep checking just to see if that one finally will turn shiny. Come on, Cubone. Damn, this is so slow. You'd think I wasn't using a shiny donut at all. I had a feeling. I was like, you know what? I feel like there's gonna be a Shalfa Cubone. No. No, wrong. Incorrect. Nope, nope, nope. I'm so impatient, I just want to keep checking. Actually, my patience ran out in this hunt, like... Ooh. Come on, just one more drillbur over here and we'd have all the drillburs. We're waiting for that. That one is still holding out on us. Why are you holding out on us, drillbur? Oh yeah, I guess the DLC for a new DLC for Digimon Time Stranger is out. All the DLC for that game has been kind of lame. Which is a bit ironic, because that makes it makes me think of this game. Games that both came out in October of last year and had early DLC announcements that haven't been super well received. Well, I don't know if people hate the Time Stranger DLC, me personally, it's kind of like, okay. Yeah, more Omnimons, more Omegamons. Florals for spring, groundbreaking. Do I have Drillbur Alpha from before? I want to say that I do. Or maybe I don't. I mean, none of you are Shalfas. You're all just regular shinies. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I made that up. I could have sworn that I had a Shalfa Drillbur already. You hope it gets a Switch port? Yeah, they have to get on that. I feel like not porting it to the Switch is a big mistake. Again, a lot of people own a Nintendo Switch. Maybe not so many people have a Switch 2 yet, but eventually, unless Nintendo really does something awful, those numbers will probably go up at some point too. No! No more shinies! No more regular shinies! Ugh. My game's water supply has been poisoned. This is ridiculous. You think I'd have like alpha -20? You have the donut that actually gives you a negative for alphas. Just newly discovered. What would be ideal is if you could catch several Shalfa Cubone and then evolve one into Kanto Marowak, and then evolve the other one into a Alolan Marowak. But I don't think you can do that. Who's nuzlocking this DLC? See, look at this. There's 4. 4 of them. No shinies. I must have had like 70 minutes on this donut. My god, we've been here forever. I mean, resetting only passes a few calories at a time. But even then, like, wow. Wait, were they all shiny? No. It's weird to not have to be like, well, where's my next special scan for Legendary that I can shiny hunt, Felipe? Because I got them all. I know, I mean, I certainly need Gimme Ghoul still, and honestly haven't gotten Porygon either. I wouldn't mind some of the special starter scans either. Pogo is somehow getting even shittier. Is that even possible? What happened this time? What did they do now? Mega raids are being spun off into their own new mechanic and you need a new currency to raid? Surprised it took them that long. Do you really have a successful mobile game unless you have 900 different currencies? I mean, they were doing mega raids when I was still playing, and I always thought they seemed pointless as hell. I'm sure their player base will take this news very well. That you need an entirely new currency. That always goes over super well. People love that. Damn it, game. Also, my allergies have been beating my ass, chat. If my voice sounds off, I'm sorry. Did they, like, just announce this? Or are they testing it with New Zealand first? It was data mined. Interesting. Well, sucks for Pogo players, but it already sucks to be a Pogo player, so... And speaking of mobile games that charge too much money, they keep teasing some new set in Pocket, and it's like, how about you tease some actually new events? I haven't participated in the Latios... Latia, I don't even remember which one it is, for the promo card thing at all. I just don't care. Yeah, I wanted to do some rank tonight, but I'm too eepy. As I was saying, we'll keep at this for a little bit, but man, this just sucks. I feel so unlucky. Just one Cubone, that's all I want. That's a Shalfa. Oh, add warning, chat. How did that sneak up so fast? Where has the time gone? My goodness. Painting themselves shiny. Smeargle could do that. Smeargle would have fit in this game. I can't believe they didn't put Smeargle in here. Imagine how Smeargle would have been in ranked, too. That would have been very interesting. Frick you, Cubone. Oh, my hand's starting to, like, cramp up. Hitting the same buttons for hours. Not good for hands? Who would have thought? Don't know how to use Smeargle. I always think of them as having Dark Void from back in the day with Darkrai before they nerfed it. What's up, Braylon? Yeah, you have to time how Smeargle's sketch works if you're catching it legitimately and not just genning one. Smeargle is one of probably infamous Moody user #1. I hate Moody. It is such an evil, evil ability. I'll never forget this match, but we did a little bit of Sword and Shield. I think singles. It was singles that I was doing. And we had an opponent that had a Moody Glalie. And Moody just popped off for this asshole and they won. And I'm still salty about it years later. I'm still pissed. I can't believe you've done this kind of moment. Yeah, I think back in the day, Tyler and I raced in BDSP and he got his Smeargle on really quick. I had no such luck. But yeah, that's usually what makes Smeargle such a menace, is the Moody ability. Especially if you're lucky. If you get unlucky, then your Smeargle is just gonna die. But if you get the Moody boost, then you're the chosen one. What was my first shiny of the year? What was my first shiny of the year? I don't remember. Substitute Moody Jorts Peppers. Yeah, all it takes is for a Moody user to get lucky like once and it can be over for you. It's tragic. Oh, a Shalfa Piplup? That would be cute. I don't think I ended up getting any starters as Shalfas in PLA, unfortunately. I guess unless you count Pikachu. Yeah, what other Pokemon can run Moody? I'm gonna look up a list. Knackley? That was my first shiny. I mean, nice. Remoraid, Octillery, Smeargle, Snorunt, Glalie, Bidoof, Barrel, and Scovillain. I'll get Moody. What a random list of Pokemon. Moody is so strange. Oh, you've been testing out the new Animal Crossing update? It's been okay? Only okay? Wow. It's just not happening, chat. What is this? My Shalfa Cubone is not happening. Like, we're getting some good rolls off every single time. Come on, game. Yeah, I'm getting Cubone. That's true. Slacking loses true. Oh my god, that would be like a nuclear bomb going off in the meta of Pokemon. Give Regigigas Moody while we're at it. It's only like 5 things. Aw, that's too bad. Pure power. That's 3 Shalfa Drillbur. They're all shiny now. The last Drillbur over here turned out to be a Shalfa. And yet, Cubone, we have no Shalfas. Curious. Huge power. What about Guts? We could do Guts. How about Intimidate? A Decayed Guardian? More Guardian love than they got in Tears of the Kingdom. Teehee. Too bad you can't invite the Zelda animals from New Leaf. Oh yeah, I remember them. I feel like they did a lot with Wolf Link. Korok Forest, Wall, and Flooring. That's fun. I don't know why I'm looking at the Drillbur as if they're not all shiny. And now it's patched, I know. What type of Zelda game is Enuma gonna come out and talk about? Presumably next month. No, Cubone, don't make me come over there. Just one game. Just like, give me one. I don't think it's that hard of a request. I feel like they've got to release something to go along with... I mean, it's a big anniversary for Zelda this year, too. I'm not saying we're getting a new 3D Zelda or even a 2D Zelda, but I do think maybe they have like a remake of an old Zelda that they're cooking. Mewtwo fingernail clippings. Chat has said some very cursed things tonight. I don't know, they could even do like the lazy route and just do like the Mario Galaxy style release of like a bunch of old Zelda games. And then they can be like, this is limited edition for some reason. Finger balls. Tennis ball, throw against the wall. Bam, ba bam bam, bam bam. Well, for me, it's usually the price. Nintendo's like, here's 3 games from decades ago. Anyway, that'll be $70. The Disney Vault. Full Ocarina of Time remake. I mean, I would probably pop off. That would probably get a hell yeah out of me. Just because I love Ocarina. Shut up, Cubone. Shut up. Shut up. Oh man, come on, game. I'm tired. Tired, game. Give me my shelf of Cubone. Make it open world. Oh my god. Yeah, I expect we'll see some sort of Zelda thing. I'm not saying it's gonna be like a huge project or anything. But I'd be very surprised if there's nothing. Dynasty Warriors Zelda games. I'm still thinking about the fact that they publicly admitted to holding content out of Tears of the Kingdom for the Warriors game. That makes me want to, like, turn into the Hulk. Start going ape shit. Oh, man. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, I have Alpha 2 as part of my donut, which theoretically should boost the odds of getting a Shalfa. A shiny Alpha, Shalfa. But, I've had no luck with Cubone, at least. Drillbur's, like, done and dusted. But Cubone doesn't want to cooperate. Played TP enough. Goat in. No, I never played Yokai Watch. Come on, camera. Japan only. What a decision. What an interesting decision. Oh wait, it isn't merch news day yet. Getting my days mixed up, never mind. Yokai Watch sales absolutely tanked in the West. They just, I don't know, the way they just let the franchise die. I mean, again, I don't have a dog in the Yokai Watch race, but if I was a fan, I think I'd be pretty bummed the way they just kind of laid down and died. The Pokemon killer! I think that's probably what's made Yokai Watch fans so defensive. Because as soon as you're labeled with Pokemon killer, it's like everybody on the planet turns against you. Yeah, they were. You can see the influence of them trying to appeal more to the same crowd as the Yokai Watch crowd with Sun and Moon. You're testing your theory? Good luck. I hope it works. Yeah, it absolutely directly influenced Gen 7. Down to, like, all the dances and the Z moves, to Rotom decks. Honestly, a lot of things that, for the worst. I think a lot of what they took away from Yokai Watch's success were bad things. It's the Pokemon killer! Pretty? I can't even think of, like, gameplay. Come on. Was that another shiny back there? No, it's just the one. The gameplay sucked. Poketopia? That's another thing that's like, can we see more of this, please? I've noticed when I go to, like, the Japanese websites that they're super advertising Pokopia in your face. But it doesn't seem to be as hotly advertised over here. I don't know, it's a very weird-looking game, and I don't think I like the Ditto person. But it's so strange that I kind of want to just try it anyway. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. I haven't pre-ordered anything yet. Like, is there actually going to be anything to the apocalyptic Kanto setting, or is it just going to be, like, tongue-in-cheek references? The last trailer they had for Pokopia, it felt like it was a game for, like, babies. Like, the announcer would have, you know, fit in on an episode of, like, a PBS Kids show. Dragon Quest Builders. Yeah, it's also a game key card, which... they are so cheap. Not even one of your premier franchises makes it immune to having a game key card. Yeah, I don't understand why you wouldn't immediately want to target, like, the Animal Crossing crowd, or, like, you know, your Stardew Valley people, Harvest Moon fans, you know, your farm sims, even, hell, you know, it's clearly taken inspiration from something like Minecraft. Yeah, I really do not find the Ditto person appealing. Like, they're creepy. And not in, like, not in a charming way. I don't find them endearing. They're just off-putting. I'm sure we'll end up seeing more for Pokemon Day next month, chat. I mean, the game is coming out in March, so they better show us more. So we'll touch back when we finally get more stuff, game to actually talk about. Why does the shiny sound have to, like, glitch out? This is just insane. Minecraft is getting baby mobs. Yeah, I did see that. How do they do chicken jockey anymore? Ditto transformed into the photo. Duplica. Anybody remember Duplica? I always liked her. She was such a fun reoccurring character. Chicken jockey feels like it happened like 10 years ago. Yeah, I always liked Duplica. She was cute. And I don't know how you could dislike Ditto. Ditto's such a fun Pokemon. And I did like how it was portrayed like a bit of a troll. Ditto having a mischievous personality just makes sense. I feel like it's like, yeah, that tracks. Cubone, I hate you. Cubone, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Why won't you be shiny? But yeah, I'm very curious to learn more about champions, and I'm curious to learn more about Pokopia. If you are getting Pokopia, they do have a free Ditto sitting cutie you can get if you buy the game at the Pokemon Center. Your game key card, of course. I don't know. I also might just play it just because it's something new. Just play it for content reasons. We can at least maybe check it out and see if it's actually worth playing. will be interested to see what type of reviews it ends up getting. Like, where is it gonna sit on Metacritic? Every time I walk over there and there's no Shalfa, I shake my head. I just cannot believe it. The birth of a new Pokemon experience. Global deployment project launched. Based on a hyper-realistic experience that stimulates all 5 senses. It brings Pokemon World to life in an unprecedented, interactive, and rich way. This is coming to Universal Studios Japan. Whatever that means. Yeah, it's like you can customize your Ditto human also, and it's like, well, that's great, but there's still... I still have to look at that thing's face. I still have the misfortune of looking at it. So right now, Universal Studios Japan has this parade called the No Limit Parade. And they have like a Mario Kart float. There's a big Pokemon parade float as well. Sounds like they're switching it up though. I just have to wonder, like, how much content is Pokopia even gonna have? Because that's my problem with some of those farm sim games, or even things like Animal Crossing New Horizons. I just want enough content. I don't want to run out of stuff to do and get bored really quickly. That's always my fear with those types of games. And don't be too tedious. I think that's another thing a lot of, especially farm sim type games do. They make things way too tedious. A lot of simulation games do that in general. Like, I downloaded... like, updated Water Park Sim, which is a... exactly what it sounds like. And they added stuff like hot tubs and saunas, but guests can have specific requests for temperature, and it's like, I don't want to micromanage all of this. Like, they ruined it. Like, saunas and hot tubs are a fun idea, but I don't have to want to drag my ass over there every time somebody wants a different temperature. Like, they added so much micromanaging to it all that it ruined it. Cubone, I hate you. I hate you, Cubone. If I don't get this soon, chat, I might just go into sleep mode and we'll try this again on Saturday. Speaking of theme parks, I hope we don't have to hear about Poke Park Kanto a lot in the new presents next month. They just revealed a Snorlax popcorn bucket. Gotta copy Disney. It's like a cool theme park and all, but you know, I don't live in Japan, so it's really not that interesting to me. Theme parks you'll never visit, yeah. It's like, even if you did go, imagine how... First of all, I'm sure since it's a Japanese theme park, I'm sure it's done all through lottery. So even if you're going, there's no guarantee you'll get in. And it's probably going to be backlogged until, like, 2087, so good luck. I don't know, it feels like so self-indulgent, too. Like, that's what Seto Kaiba would show us if he did a Pokemon Presents for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, look at my awesome theme park, you guys. That 95% of the people watching this won't... Like, just have it in the Japanese side. Like, it could be an email, or, you know, maybe like a tweet. I actually can't believe this. It's like the game knows. Like, it personally knows. Alright, we'll do a few more resets, and then I might just have to save the rest of this for later. And I have almost streamed for 4 hours. What have I even done tonight? This has taken so long, I've, like, lost my concept of time. Are you kidding me? If I get one more, I'm going over there and killing him again. Listen, game, I have a good amount of time left, but not infinite time here. And I certainly don't have infinite patience. The character just loves always looking to the left. She should really be looking the other way because that's where the Cubone are. all of my rage. Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Okay, I'm gonna check in 5 I've been watching I've been watching my timer. I'm like, I'll go for one more until my thing says 45. Wow, this is so evil. Alright, chat. Well, to be continued on this. I'm falling asleep over here, so I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Pokemon Sapphire. I'm excited for more Sapphire. It's gonna be a comfy time. And we've got some legendaries to hunt in there. Well, not shiny. Well, I mean, they could be shiny. But yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow, and then we'll pick this back up on the weekend. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Check out the Discord if you're new here. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Thanks for all the follows tonight. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow for some Pokemon Sapphire. Have a good one, everybody. I hope your shiny luck is better than mine. Sheesh!